So the snow's finally melting in Canada, so my mom and I decided that we were gonna do some homemade maple syrup. So we poked a hole on the maple tree. Oh, look at that drip. That's the hole. And then we just shoved this like plastic beak thingy. Respect the drip, Karen. But like we've never made maple syrup, so we had to taste it to make sure it was actually a maple tree. Turns out it was actually a maple tree, so we just put like a bucket on the hook thingy. So that's how much we got after like 2 hours. That's how much we got after just one day. So come back to see how much syrup we made from that. Hi TikTok! So last week I posted a video about how my mom and I decided to make our own maple syrup this year. So here's an update for y'all. So we found out that it takes a lot of maple tree sap to make maple syrup. I also recently learned that maple sap is 98% water and only 2% sugar. So we had to boil down all that water. So we had to keep adding sap and boiling down all that water over and over again. So at the end of the week, with 3 of those 20-liter pails full of maple sap, we only got this much reduced. And that's still not maple syrup yet. Hello TikTok, here's the third and last part of the making of the homemade maple syrup. So our trees have been dripping real hard for the last 2 weeks, and we got a lot of maple tree sap. The problem with having so much is that we had to boil it all down. So today for the last step, we had to keep a close eye on the temperature. Normal maple syrup boiling point is about 104 degrees. However, we weren't convinced it was the right texture yet, so we pushed it all the way to 106. It smelled so good in the house though, it was worth the 2 hours. So after 2 weeks, this is how much maple syrup we were able to make. So on average, it took a 20-liter pail full of maple tree sap to give us a mason jar of maple syrup. To celebrate, we made a traditional French-Canadian dessert, a pudding chômeur, obviously using our own maple syrup. Since you guys really enjoy the maple syrup videos, I wanted to show you something else that my family does every spring. So where I'm from in the countryside, most houses are heated with wood stoves. In this video, you can hear something that we haven't heard in months. Songbirds. And that's when we know we have to start making firewood. It's also the time of the year where we all pretend to be lumberjacks, but we young people all fail at it. Since we can't accomplish anything good in life, we honestly just use this hydraulic machine to chop the wood for us. ASMR check! Some city people may ask, why'd you do it so early? Winter's barely over yet. The thing is, the wood needs to dry for it to be good firewood. So we do it in the spring, so it has all spring, all summer, and all fall to dry. It's honestly so much fun, and even the youngest members of the family get to it.